Hey guys, PDC back here for another SPL match, this time me against Blue. I am going to be the PDC show. It's been a while since I've uploaded one of these. I'm not using Let 'em Have It L this time. And Blue is going to be Based Goddess. Both pretty cool teams today. I thought this was a really good match. Blue told me I could upload it, and he thought it was upload worthy. And I'm sorry that I couldn't upload this sooner, but I have been a bit busy in the coming days. But anyway, glad to be back on YouTube, and I'm glad to be uploading this SPL match. So, Blue is going to be running a team to do a quick team analysis of Landorus T, Genesect, which is shiny, so that's a pretty big hint. It could be Choice Band, Life Order, Extreme Speed, Latios, Garchomp, Aegislash, and Gyarados. Now, Gyarados is probably going to be the Mega Evolution here, and Garchomp or Landorus T could both have Stealth Rocks, but we can't really tell which one from right away. I would guess Landorus T would probably have Stealth Rocks, but I don't know. It's really a change up in the air. He's also running a Genesect, Latios, and Aegislash. Latios is really cool right now, absolutely destroys stuff, but with Aegislash around, it really does kind of hinder its effectiveness. So Latios, it's okay, but I just don't prefer it that much. Aegislash, pretty big given, could be the typical, King Sword, King Shield, Shadow Ball set, or it could be an automized set, that's always, around. I believe Toxin used it a week before or something. And Genesect, like I said before, it could be any set, really. Gyarados is in no way, it's not Dragon Dance. This thing is definitely a Dragon Dance variant. On my side, I'm going to be running a Aegislash, a Manaphy, Hippowdon, Charizard Y, and yes, I'm going to reveal that really quick, and a Thundurus I, and a Latias. Now, this is a typical PDC team. Plug in a Charizard Y plus a Latias and some Water type. The only thing missing is Keldeo, but believe me, Keldeo was on a former version of that team. But anyway, looks like a Hippowdon's going to be my obvious Stealth Rock setter. The main thing is to, you actually see this later on how it actually works in the game. But I'll explain the objective of the team more because we really have to watch the replay. I don't want to give anything away. Anyway, let's begin. So, Blue is going to go ahead and lead with Garchomp, which kind of leads me to believe this is a Stealth Rock variant. I'm going to go ahead with the lead with my Harrier, Charizard Y. I'm going to go ahead and switch right back out the Hippowdon to handle it, my Innokum Plan KN. And he's going to go ahead and put Stealth Rocks up, and I'm going to do the same thing and get my own rocks up. Now, he goes for a Swords Dance, and this is kind of annoying. This is one of the mistakes I kind of made. I let him get up a Swords Dance, and I should have listened to Dice, but I was too paranoid he'd run Talonflame or something, and I put Rock Slide on instead. But to break his Evident Sash, I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, and it looks like I'm going to have to sacrifice Hippowdon early. So he's going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake and follow it up with an Outrage, just in case I want to switch to something like Thundurus to take an Earthquake, or maybe Latias, or hell, even Charizard. Wow, that's an extremely stupid play. But I'm going to go out and trade with Latias and hit him with a Draco Meteor and take him out in the same turn. Now, it's pretty obvious that he has a decent amount of switching to this guy. He could, for one, go to Aegislash, or he could go to Genesect. For all I know, he could go to his own Latios, which he does. Now, this is a kind of strange play. I don't believe a Life Orb Draco Meteor could KO, but I'm just going to go to my safest switch, and only switch, my Aegislash. Now, this is a really cool Pokemon, or at least set to use. He goes for an Earthquake, obviously more inclined for Heatran, but this is where I reveal the key set to this one. He's going to probably want to switch out here. He's going to want something to die, and I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Pursuit and take him out. That is one of my biggest goals. Is with Latios gone, or Latias gone, usually is a huge changing tide in the match. And I thought, I was in a pretty good position there. But until then, he sends out his Gyarados. Now, this is obviously going to be a Mega Evolution Dragon Dance variant, so Aegislash cannot afford to stay in. And I'm going to have to go out to my own Thundurus to take him on. Obviously, I'm going to be a Prankster variant and going to Thunder Wave him right away as soon as he goes for that Dragon Dance. So, I guess you could say that I'm in a bit of trouble here. I mean, I don't really have a clear-cut way of beating him, and it doesn't really look like I'm in too good shape here. I'm going to go ahead and Paralyze him. I was hoping for some Paralysis hacks so I could keep another Pokemon, but, I don't. No big deal. And now I'm going to go out to my own Latias, which isn't going to be too useful anymore, and I'm going to get the Defog off, which is really key here. So, Latias is going to go ahead and defog Gyarados. No big deal. I was hoping for Perilous here too, but I don't get it. Not really that bad. I guess you could say a little unlucky, but whatever. It's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and die to that Ice Fang. Blue is going to be in our rampage with this Gyarados here, absolutely tearing me up. And I wasn't sure if this KO, but I go for the Solar Beam with my Charizard Y, Mega Evolve, and let him have it. KOing that Gyarados nice and clean and evening out the score. A Charizard like this, he has no fire resist, looks like he's in a pretty big amount of danger, and goes with Thundurus. Now, this leads me to believe that he is a Choice Scarf variant, so I'm going to go ahead and switch right back out to C to go to my Manaphy. Now, my suspicions are true, and he goes for a Stone Edge here. I'm just going to go ahead and go for an Ice Beam right away, and see if I can hit him hard enough. Of course, this will prompt him to switch out, probably go to something like his Genesect, which is not too valuable, and he goes for, I go for the Ice Beam, and don't really do much at all to Genesect. 16%, could be a lot better, nothing really that special, but it is gonna, I guess, help me a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out Manaphy, because I'm not ready for him to die yet. The Manaphy is not too good in the sun, just another reason why I did want to actually use, Keldeo, but whatever. Gonna go out to my Aegislash on the U-turn, or suspected U-turn at least, as he is gonna go to his own Aegislash. Now, at this point, I think my only real check to this guy is Charizard Y. I'm gonna go straight out to him. The sun is on its last length of life. Charizard Y is pretty especially bulky, so we should be able to tank this pretty well, and I do. Now, I guess Blue is predicting me to do something else, but I'm going to go ahead and go for the Roost right here, as he goes for a predicted King Shield. Nice play on my part, and the Roost does pay off. I get healed up, and Charizard Y is ready to fire off a Fire Blast, but unfortunately, this is honestly where I kind of realized this would come down to 50-50. I missed the Fire Blast, and that was extremely unfortunate for me. I really did not want to miss that. That was an extremely crucial move, and if I hit that, I probably won right there, because he would have almost definitely died. But whatever, I'm going to go for the Roost, and he's going to go out to his Thundurus. Again, that would apply pressure. He knows he would live a Fire Blast there. And I'm going to go right back out to my Manaphy. Really don't have a choice. I thought he would U-turn here, but I realized it was kind of just too much of a risk. And although something would have died there, I didn't know if I should make a play there or not, or if he would still be going for the safe moves. So now he's going to go out to his own Genesect. I don't really have too much of an option here. I believe I just sack Manaphy here. I think he might have predicted me or something. At least I thought he could have went for a prediction like Blaze Kick or something like that. But instead, he goes for a straight-up U-turn, and I get rid of my Manaphy and take a trade for the death. So, he's going to go right back out to his Thundurus. Quite obviously go for a bit of the U-turn momentum, and I'm going to go out to my own Aegislash to scout with the King Shield. I'm going to go for the... excuse me. I'm going to go for the hard switch right back out there and go out to my Charizard Y. Now, this is a pretty good play here, and it put me back in a winning position. Something is going to die here, but that something is not going to be what I want it to be. He's going to go for a King Shield. I've only got a Fire Blast hit. This could have been it right here, but it's not, so whatever. It's fine. So I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. He's obviously going to go out to his Genesect, which he doesn't have much use for anymore anyway. Genesect is going to die. Imagine if this missed, I would have lost again, but whatever. Although I guess maybe I could have played if he made for like an exchange speed or something. I don't know. But I'm going to go for the Fire Blast straight up, and he's going to go out to his Thundurus. Now right here, this comes down to a 50-50. I had no idea what to do, so I go out to my Aegislash, hoping that'll go for a Stone Edge, but I should have known that I've been making safe plays the whole game, and it was time to make a risk. And he goes from an Earthquake, a nice play from Blue, and he does indeed take me out. This leaves me with only a couple ways to win. He misses Stone Edge a million times, and I hit it every single time. Now this is going to bring down the score to one of 1-1. With Fire Blast ending Aegislash's life as it should have in the first place, but whatever, it's fine. So, he's going to go to his Thundurus, and he is going to go and hopefully take me out. Now, I was praying to shake it up right here from the missed Tombstone Edges. I was hoping he would miss one and I would get a crit, but it doesn't, and he finishes me off. Good game, Blue. That was a really nice match. Definitely a really good one, and I'm glad that I was able to upload this to my channel. But anyway, good game, man, and I hope that I'll face you again sometime later. At least I think I do, if in the finals or something like that. I'll be uploading my Aqua Lewis match very soon. Hopefully I'll get it up by Sunday. But anyway, good game, Blue, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Subscribe, comment, and like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.